Hey there, it's August the 5th, 2011. This is Drutter, and we're looking out towards Vancouver in the Pacific Ocean from just inland. Mid-afternoon, as you can see, the sun is out, finally. The smell of burning animal carcasses fills the neighborhood. Children playing in sprinklers. What a lovely day. Just got a few little garden tidbits for you today. Hope you enjoy. I want to show you guys my tomato plants now. You saw them a couple weeks ago. Well, here's what they're looking like now. That look a little better? Well, the reason they're doing so well is I'm not actually at my house. I'm at Grandma's. And the soil here, as I've said before, has been worked by my grandpa, who's now gone, for 60 years. He composted and worked this regular Vancouver house plot into a garden that produces incredible stuff. Check out these tomato plants. So there's no deer here. Obviously the fence will keep them out, and the ground, the soil is much better, so these are the exact same tomato seedlings that were brought over here and planted. I planted 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I bought a couple from the store, and they're over there doing quite well. They're almost as tall as me. So, and as you can see, the sun has returned to the Vancouver area. We've had, this was the second day of full sunlight we had this year. Haven't seen the sun for a full day since last July 2010. But we've had 2 days of sun here this August so far, and hoping for a lot more. And then I'll have a decent harvest of my tomatoes and get my heirloom seeds back to use again next year. Now back at my place, not doing quite as well, but also doing a lot better than even a week ago. This last week of sunlight has really helped things, and as you can see, the plants are getting taller, they're getting bushier, and they're starting to flower. In fact, have a look over here. This one's already got some flowers on it, so I will be getting some fruit. And I planted the potatoes in stages this year. These ones are only about a month old since I threw them in the ground. And there's another bed of them down here that are maybe a week or two since I threw them in the ground. This bed's been harvested already. There's some more over here. So I'll be eating potatoes on and off throughout the rest of the summer and fall, which is nice. These are garlic here. In a moment I'll show you some garlic that I've already harvested this year. These ones I'm going to leave in the ground a little longer. They're allowed to dry out and die off on the top. The bulb is still maturing underneath the soil. Some blueberries. There's a lot more still yet to ripen, but I've been eating them as they come off of here. Raspberry plant is quite healthy, although it won't be doing any flowering this year, as far as I know. Here's a few of them. I have a lot more, but yeah, they're not very big. I mean, maybe this one's okay, but at the store you usually see them bigger than these. These are, you know, organically grown, no fertilizers or anything added, just compost and that kind of thing. So they don't get super huge, but they're very potent, delicious garlic actually. And garlic's really good because it doesn't take a lot of effort. You just put it in the ground in the fall, shortly before the frost comes, and then in the spring it just shoots out and does its thing, and then by midsummer or so, you're harvesting. And yeah, and it keeps pests out of your garden, keeps animals away like deer and cats and stuff like that. Don't really like the smell. And certain bugs also won't come near any garlic plants. So it's something good to grow. It's easy to do. and garlic is incredibly good for you. That's it for this video, but I wanted to show you this round sent to me from Australia. It says legalize it on one side, and a cannabis leaf. It's from my friend Jandy. I'll link to her silver channel down below. The other side says abusus non tollit usum, and that's probably the incorrect pronunciation, but that's Latin for, and I'm paraphrasing, the incorrect use of something does not negate its correct uses. And as you see, it says 25. And if any of you know what the Lakota round looks like, or have one handy, grab it and flip it over and have a look. That's the same font on the Lakota round, but on the Lakota round it says 50. And underneath the 25 there it says ½ ounce 999 fine silver. Lovely quote. I agree completely. Anything can be misused, and it doesn't mean that it needs to be prohibited. I mean, a knife can be misused. We can't stop selling knives. We can't stop allowing people to own knives. Same with guns. Same with plants. Food for thought, I guess. Thank you, Jandy, and I hope you enjoyed watching the video. Talk to you soon.